started my stint here at David and Margaret back in the 1980s, actually. I wasn't volunteering at the time, but I was working with students at the high school who were living here, and I became very attached to a couple of those kids and was interested in what was happening. As I developed my career at Bonita Unified School District, I was in touch with various people in the city, and one day I got a call from Jeff Allred, who at that time was Assistant City Manager. And he asked me if I might be interested in representing the school district on the David and Margaret board. And I thought, you know what? That would be a wonderful place for me to start. In 1998, I came onto the board and ended up serving a period of 18 years on the board. 2 9-year stints. Well, one of the exciting things for me when I became president of the board was that we began the campaign for Cedar Springs. I was a little nervous about it, but it all came together, so I was pleased to be able to do some of the initial planning of that, to select the consultants that we used to help us, and to begin to do a little recruiting in the community and to ask people for their gifts. We never, during that period that I was president, we were not able to get the big gift, and that always bothered me, and I thought about that. But then, by a stroke of luck, John Blickenstaff, the former mayor of Laverne, called me one day, and he had established a personal relationship with a lady on the foundation of the Peterson Foundation. And he called me one day and he said, you know what? This Mrs. Carlson has a real interest in foster care youth, especially young women. I called her, and over a period of a year we talked back and forth, and eventually that conversation led to a $600,000 gift that's going to our center here at David and Margaret, and then more recently it led to a $2 million endowment gift. And I would say that even though I'm no longer on the board, that probably for me has been one of the most exciting things that came out of my experience here.